Well, howdy y'all, and welcome to the Dark Crystal Conjunction. Today is the day that the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance comes out. And I have not even seen a trailer yet. I haven't seen the show yet. I'm waiting to see it later today with my fiance when I get to her house. But it is out, and I did want to just say a couple news items. First, it's out, in case this is the only channel you follow. I don't know what's wrong with you, because I haven't been active in over a year. Yeah, so it's out. I'm super thrilled. I've been listening to the soundtrack and it's super exciting to me. Anyway, some quick things I just wanted to recommend to you, as there's gonna be a lot of new Dark Crystal information out there. Some people have still been coming to my YouTube page for a lot of lore and still asking questions, and I thank you guys very much. You guys have had a wonderful outpouring of all you've been showing to me. I did want to say, however, I'm still not able to keep making videos, so I want to tell you where you should go. My first recommendation is that you check out Trial by Stone, the Dark Crystal podcast. This is a good buddy, Philip. He has been working on this podcast, putting out great content month to month, and soon it's going to be week to week episode through each of these episodes. He knows the lore. He always gets people on that know a lot of the lore, so he's a trusted source. I go to him. All the guys that have been on his podcast, I've been on his podcast too a couple times. I trust them. They know what they're talking about. They've been longtime fans. Definitely a good place to go. Another place I would recommend that you go to check out to fill your Dark Crystal needs is some of the Facebook groups. That's the ones I'm familiar with. There's the Crystal Shard, the Dark Crystal fan group. There's several of these groups. I'm just going to put them in whatever order they came up in. No particular preference. I know several of these people that run these, and again, they've been long time Dark Crystal fans. So these aren't people just kind of jumping on last minute to clickbaity reasons. Dream Fasting, this is one I've advertised before on my YouTube channel, the Dark Crystal Experience, another great. And the Dark Crystal Age Resistance fan group, that's some people from those other two groups. This is more specifically about the Age of Resistance. Again, coming out on Netflix August 30th, which is today. Last couple of things I did want to note is this is going to bring about a whole lot of new fans, and that is exciting. I do hope that we are a fandom that is loving and welcomes new people, not just think like, oh, well, if you didn't grow up with it on the VHS or see it in the original theaters, then you can't enjoy it. No, we want to welcome these new people. This is what continues to give life and new things. Oh, I don't want to see this. I don't want to, why is this playing? I don't want to see that. And hopefully you don't want to see it. Well, I want to see it, but later, when I can pay attention to it. Anyways, one thing that I didn't want to say, I don't want to know any of that. Stop giving me that stuff. Okay, can it just stay? Can it just stay here? Because that's a cool, no, it can't. It's Netflix, it's greedy. I'm just gonna turn this off. It's so distracting. One thing that I would want to say is be kind to the fans, the new fans. Jim Henson was all about, if you remember, one of the reasons that he even started Fraggle Rock, it was to solve world peace. It's basically showing how different people can come together and live together, even though there may be differences among them. I think that's a great theme. Loving one another more than yourself, doing unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I would encourage that we continue to do that as a fandom. Do note that there are going to be a lot of new people just posting lore videos, and I've been doing that for the last 2 years. I haven't done the last year. But when I did that, one of the reasons I originally started this is because I found that a lot of the wikis and a lot of the information out there wasn't accurate. Just as I was reading through the books and the literature, the comics, the new books, things like that. So I would be careful on new videos you see if someone hasn't been doing it for a long time. Doesn't mean they can't, but just kind of double check. I've seen some videos where people are just reading off the wiki, and the wiki is incorrect. And so they just don't know better. Usually you can trust some of the fan wikis, but for whatever reason, the Dark Crystal fan wikis have not been kept up with well. So with that, just be careful who's out there. Those are all groups that I really trust. Dark Crystal podcasts, you're gonna get the best content. It's gonna continually come at you. There's a huge backlog if you want to nerd out and need more Dark Crystal. If 10 hours of footage isn't enough for you, if you've been waiting since 1982, since the movie, then I don't know what else to tell you. Besides that, thank you guys for continuing to show love to my channel. I get comments almost every day. I still try to interact with you guys, especially when people have questions. I almost always answer within a day or so. And I love the discussion. I love the dialogue. Again, this is your place to come nerd out about all things the Dark Crystal. So I'm sorry I can't continue to make videos like I used to. It still doesn't seem like in the foreseeable future that's going to be a reality for me. But again, there's some other great places to go to. Again, Trial by Stone is the one you want to. He's not paying me. I mean, we don't have any money. We just do this for fun. We love this stuff. So enjoy the show, guys, and continue to be a great fandom. Peace. Oh, wait, I should have said until next time, which I don't know if there will be a next time. Keep exploring Thraw. There's 10 new hours of Thraw to explore, so go at it, guys.